Hello, and welcome back to this kind of unconventional excerpt. This isn't part of a series, this is a one off. I want to talk today about desires. Thank you for joining me. Desires because it is my birthday coming up. It's tomorrow, actually. And traditionally, you think back to when you were a kid, you make a birthday list, right? All the things you want. This year is different. I don't have anyone to make a birthday list for, to give to. Knowing that it wouldn't fall on deaf ears, but also there really is no one I would feel confident handing a birthday list to or asking for things. So I made a list of desires for myself, desires for my own manifestations. I wanted to share with you what that sort of a list could look like for someone who really sort of has fallen away from the traditional path of being able to, I don't want to put myself into a box here, but my traditional ability to go out and get it for myself in the fashion that I might have become accustomed to has changed quite a bit. Pause for the train. Okay, welcome back. It is a peculiar feeling being there, not having the ability that you were once accustomed to in having the ability to attain these things for yourself, much less not having a person to ask for them, but also understanding your place as a child of the light, having awakened and seen your potential, but also realizing the death of your ego, and with it, the desires that sort of fall away. You wonder, is there anything that I do desire, or is it aligned for me to desire these things? It's questions that will haunt someone who maybe just wants something for the sake of wanting it, understanding they can't just go out and get it, but having this faith in the universe that it will just manifest, is kind of a mind fuck to be in. Because there's no solutions, there's no clear path, there's no indicator of whether it's even an aligned desire, whether that's something that's even like going to happen from the universe, whether it's part of your path or not. And also finding your place on that path, recognizing that even something that might piss you off on a daily basis for its lack or otherwise might just be there because you have a lesson yet to learn from it. And until you open up to that lesson, it's just gonna keep being there. So many different ways to approach desire, apart from the classic capitalist work your ass off, get a bunch of money, and then go to the store and buy it. That's how I used to do things. Things in my reality have since changed. And I wonder, what is the method? What are the means by which I will acquire these things that I desire? What is the desire for it? Why does it exist? Should I desire things if I feel like I already have them? Or does the act of manifestation remove the desire and allow it to come into your life? These are all important questions. But for today, I kind of just want to get through my birthday list. Not that I expect any of these things. This is more just throwing it out to the universe, stating my intention, and letting the results impress me. I manifest the following into my reality through intention. 1. A more fully functioning tripod / selfie stick. If you've seen mine, it started as brand new and it worked wonderfully. I used it so much. Since then, one of the tabs that holds on to the phone broke off, and I had to repurpose a fork and zip tie it to the back of it so that it could still grab my phone, but it only holds the phone upright correctly. If you want to do horizontal, it's just doesn't fold that way anymore because of the fork. So for a long time, I've wanted a new $20 selfie stick tripod to replacement. I haven't been able to either justify the money or see that I have an excess of money to justify buying one. Yes, I could rob Peter to pay Paul and get one for myself right this minute. But like I said, I'd be robbing Peter. And in this sense, I am Peter and Paul, just to clarify. So, what else? A new additional journal. I'm almost about halfway through the journal that I started. Day 1 being 4/19 of 25. And that was the official first day of my awakening. I have more than half of it left in blank pages, but I feel like I would like the next one to be made ready for my writing, because I feel my writing taking off, and I call it a fear that I would run out of space for lack of a place to write. A decent vape. For Christ's sake, back in September, Wisconsin decided to adopt the whatever stupid laws, the FDA. So all the vapes are gone. You can't get a decent vape. And I'm still very addicted. So maybe I'm going to put in a decent vape / the ability to walk away. I'll just leave it at that. The ability to walk away. Maybe I don't need to be addicted to vapes anymore. I've already given up THC. This is almost a let's see, what is it? Yeah, it's going on 2 weeks now. In fact, my birthday will mark the 13th day of my sobriety from THC. Okay, this next one might generate some laughs here, but a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Yes, the Challenger, not the Charger. I want the Challenger. Green. I want it to roar. I want to hear that supercharger when I'm shifting gears. Well, you don't shift gears technically, but it's an automatic. A Tesla Model S. Plaid. Ooh, I forgot to write plaid in there. That's kind of a key detail. Where can I fit that? Plaid. I spelled it wrong. There we go. Or Cybertruck. Or all three. And the last one has been heavy on my heart for quite a while. And the knowledge of the person that I became, the ego that I had to destroy in order to get here, and the understanding of these, what would you call that? I guess the spiritual connection of the spiritual implications of seeking a mate in another. When you actually dig down to what you're seeking and how you're actually seeking yourself, questioning, well, does that make me ineligible then? Or does it make it lacking the word right now for the illegitimate, that in the end I will see its futility. But a beautiful, intriguing, intellectual woman that I can share my experiences with, and in whom the love, gratitude, and appreciation is reciprocal and reciprocated. That's all I have so far. That's my birthday list to the universe. I don't think it's much to ask for, but now I'm just gonna kick back and see what shows up. Thank you for joining me today and listening to my desires in this special birthday edition of, not quite sure what to call it, but make sure you like and subscribe so that you find out, and never stop spreading your light.